Hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. I am actually in the mountains here in Kananaskis at the Kananaskis Pomeroy Autograph. It's owned by Marriott. It used to be a Delta hotel. Unfortunately, you can't see the mountains today because it's quite cloudy and a little bit snowy, but they have that beautiful fireplace. And it used to be a Delta, like I said, and that's when it was the G7. And now it's the Marriott. You can see right there, Kananaskis, and we have lovely, lovely people here to open the doors for us and treat us well. Thank you very much. And you walk into this gorgeous, gorgeous lobby, and it has beautiful bar area, fantastic restaurants down there, big, beautiful fireplace we'll be sitting in front of. Very nice, light and airy. Look at that beautiful wood feature on the check-in desk. But I'm gonna show you this fireplace. And on a beautiful day, you can have these curtains open and you get the views of the beautiful mountains around here. But like I said, it's quite cloudy today and foggy. And so we don't have that option today. But we're gonna sit here and enjoy some nice quiet time. They've got games here for families to play. You just sit in front of this crackling fire and enjoy. So I'm gonna do that for a while and then get to our reading. All right, so I'm gonna take you for a little bit walk. This bar, we love this bar. Well, more so my husband, right? No, it's very funky, very beautiful bar. They do really cool drinks in here. It's kind of nice, classy little lounge to go hang out in. It's not open right now. We're patiently waiting. No, I think it opens up 3-ish. So anyways, there's hardly anybody here. But I mean, fair enough. It's the middle of the week, right? And there's a big ski hill near here called Nakiska, and it was made famous during the 1988 Olympics when the Olympics were in Canada. Oh, there's some people there. I'm making sure I don't I'm not filming you. Okay, so there's this cute little store. I love this store, and of course I had to buy something, maybe 2 things. Okay, 3. It's so cute. It's got so many beautiful, beautiful things. So they got that kind of little souvenir store, and this cute little market cafe. And you can go outside onto the patio on nice days. Got all kinds of cute little, everything's organic and top of the line, and you can go see there's a big patio, and at night they have a fire here and everybody can make their own s'mores. So that's kind of cool. And the little sitting area where you can have your coffee and do some coffee cafe things. And then across here is a little internet area. And you can sit here and they got all kinds of plugins and just kind of hang out here and do your internet stuff. And then down there they just have like conference rooms for weddings, and a lot of businesses from Calgary come here and do beautiful conferences, and just really very peaceful place. And here's the restaurant, Forte. This is where you have your breakfast, more of a family area, and then they have other areas that are quite more upper end dining. One thing we have attached to this hotel, and that's why we keep coming back, is a beautiful indoor, outdoor pool and hot tub. And right outside the doors, you get to the Nordic spa. And now, if you have not done this Nordic spa, do yourself a favor. Take time to. Welcome to Disconnect to Reconnect. And they don't allow any kind of filming or cameras or anything in there, but they do have this little, because they know everybody wants pictures of it. So there's the swimming pool and hot tub that you get to right from the hotel, but this part you actually have to walk outside. yeah, I don't want to invade anyone's privacy, but they have saunas and hot tubs and body scrubs and massages and beautiful wine, organic food. It's a whole experience. And then with the hot tub, I want to show you. So you can get into it from inside the hotel. So no matter what the temperature is outside, you come in from under that glass right into the hot tub outside. So that's kind of a neat feature. And then you can see how it's just right beside the hotel. You just have to kind of do this little sprint in your house coat. So this is just another other side of the hotel, and we're going into the little, it's called Kananaskis village. That little pond, and you can buy little condos here, little vacation spots. If you're a big skier and you enjoy coming out to the mountains, it's pretty expensive, but it'd be quite the place. But look at, you can see the snow up there. The other day it was so beautiful, you could see it nice and clear. So this is what they call the village area, and they got like little convenience store, there's a little pub in there and little ski shop kind of thing. The ski hill is actually way over there. It's only about 4 kilometers away. Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, I just did a video of where we're at here at Kananaskis, Pomeroy, Autograph. They just keep putting these names on these hotels. It used to be so simple. It used to be called the Delta Kananaskis. But anyways, fancy pants. The G8 was held here in 2003, went without a hitch. And before everybody gets angry at Trump, President Bush, and I worked in the military at that time. I was an affiliate in the military. President Bush did not stay here. He did not stay in Canada. He actually was helicoptered back into the United States, and he stayed overnight in Seattle at one of the massive bases they have there. And he would fly in the morning and fly home at night. And as I understand it, President Trump is going to be doing the same. I don't know why. It's a very secure area, one road in, one road out, and the RCMP can control it, the military can control it, but whatever, you do you. So that's what we know for sure, is President Trump will not be staying here overnight. He'll only be attending the conferences. And all the other G7, of course, Canada, they're going to stay here, and all the other countries, they're going to stay here as well. Now, there are big calls in Canada, petitions not to allow Trump into Canada because of what's going on with the tariffs and whatnot. And I just want to find out, let's ask some predictions here. What's going to go on with the G7 summit that will be hosted here at Kananaskis in June of 2025? Now, we don't know if Trudeau will be prime minister then. He is, threatened that he's going to quit, and he still hasn't. And now he's threatening no election because of an emergency. It's all a bloody mess. It's all a bloody mess. The Canadians need an election to give this idiot a 4-year mandate or kick him to the curb, whatever it is. Anyways, let's find out what's going to happen. Is Canada going to be a laughing stock, or are we going to finally do something right? Okay. So I'm using the Alicia Wicker cards. You can get them directly from her website or on Etsy. And there's a pile of them, as you can see. And I've mixed and mixed and mixed. And so now you've seen I've actually... Let's see where the cards want to split. The G7 summit in Kananaskis in June. What do we need to know about it? All right, cards are ready. Let's go. Natural causes, of course, don't read these in reverse. Natural causes. Natural causes. I wonder, well, that could be anything here, really. Could be an earthquake, could be a avalanche, could be a cold at a hotel, right? Let's see what's going on here. Sold soul. Oh, well, yeah, a lot of those G7 leaders are sold souls. I can tell you that right now. Predictive programming. Oh, well, hello. Water supply. Ooh. Are they going to try to poison some leaders through the water supply? I was talking to one of the employees here, and believe it or not, because I worked in the military at that time as a civilian, I wasn't a military member, to a base that was close to here. President Bush at that time had a taster, a person of the military who was his taster. I mean, come on. It's honestly, if you could see where this is in the middle of nowhere, middle of all these mountains, whatever. And I'm wondering if there's going to be something up with the water supply. Good guy. Oh, God. Is Trudeau going to be the good guy? Is he going to be the. And look at the good guys playing chess. Oh, I hope he's not prime minister then. I hope we're allowed. I've got to read on that. I'm going to do that for our Canadian friends. But I'm kind of waiting to see who they put in as the new leader. I'm sure it's going to be Carney. You know, actually, if you're a betting person, you probably would have Carney. But I'm waiting to see once that is done and we know who we're up against. I'm going to do a big Canadian thing. And I think a lot of Americans and Brits will be interested in it because you know what? The King of Canada is Charles. And, you know, how goes Canada is like, is Charles going to allow Trump to take over? And also the Americans will be interested is like, do we have a new 51st state? So please hang on. I'm just waiting. That should be done by this weekend. The new Liberal leader, Carney. And I'm also going to read, is Trudeau really going to give it up? Or what's going on? But it looks like this predictive programming is they all are going to be in step of what they're talking about. Is it going to be the war is in Ukraine? Is it going to be the Gaza Strip? Is it going to be climate change? Is it going to be whatever? They're all sold souls. They're all puppets. They're all puppets. With predictive programming, we already know what they're going to say. So it's going to cost each country millions of dollars to fly them over, to fly all their entourage over, to fly all their security over when this could be a Zoom meeting, really. But I think here, there's going to be, I hope it's not true. I hope. But this natural causes with water supply. Got me thinking. Rumors. Oh, is there going to be some hanky-panky going on? Are there going to be rumors about, you know, Macron's wife? If he's still prime minister or president or whatever it is, is there going to be lots of rumors going on? Unseen danger. Yeah, you know what? And we have water again. There's something in the water. There's something in the water. Very interesting. Shark and water supply, natural causes, digital evidence. There is actually a real threat. There actually is. What could it be in the water supply? Are they going to scream about bird flu? Because they say bird flu you can get in the water. I've read the cards on that, and you really can't. Digital evidence and rumors. Underwater, more water. Guys, what's happening with the water? You know, when you think about, we have this beautiful spring water here in the mountains, untouched by human hands, not seeing, you know, the surface for hundreds of thousands of years. And there's something here in the water. Oh, a Democrat. Now, the Democrats wouldn't be here. But would they be able to do something to the water here? Interesting. Democrat came up, and Democrats will not be here. It'll be President Trump. Loyal. Someone who's loyal to the Democrats. I think this is going to be a direct hit on Trump. I think there's going to be some kind of clear and present danger of poisoning to President Trump. Somebody who's loyal to the Democrat Party. Well, who's that? Well, that's Mr. Twinkletoes. And it's going to make it look like it's just natural causes. Oh, there was something in the beaver fever. Every spring here we get what's called beaver fever. And we call it beaver fever because as the water, as the snow is melting and rushing off the mountains, it goes through some of these beaver dams and it picks up some bacteria. And some people get like, it doesn't kill you. It just gives you like a mild upset stomach. You get diarrhea. You might not feel well, and it passes very quickly. And we nicknamed it beaver fever. And spring runoff is in June. So I'm wondering if there's going to be something like that, but there'll definitely be digital evidence. Let's see what's underlying. Flight risk. You know, with all the stuff that's going on in the air right now with airplanes, microchip. So it might be something they can't detect right now. So something that they go, yeah, this is mountain fresh water and this is our water supply. I'm getting there's going to be something with the water supply. And it's somebody who is loyal to the Democrats and who is loyal to the Democrats, the WF. So any of those WF leaders like Trudeau, Macron, I'll just name them, that are loyal to the WEF. Wooded area. Well, that's where we are. I'm actually looking at the trees right now. Alive. Trauma. Honest politician. Honest Abe. Who's Honest Abe? Interesting. We have Democrat here. We have good guy. And now we have honest politician. And who's an honest politician? Sorry, I don't like any politicians, but he's a Republican. Is there going to be something directed at the Republicans, whether it's Trump or if Vance is coming in his place? I don't know why I said that. Do the vice presidents come along? I'm pretty sure they do. So I'm wondering if it's Vance. He's with a child. He's got young children. Power. Money. We have two Abes here. Government agency. And one more. Central bank. Look at that. United States. So, sorry, there's something here for the definitely pointed at the Democrats, from the Democrats to the Republicans. We've got Honest Abe here twice. He's a Republican. We have the Democrats on here, who are people who are loyal to the Democrats. I think this is a power play. Of course, all those G7, they all want to look like the hero. They all want to look like the good guy wearing the nice socks. I think there is definitely some kind of government agency. Now, what could that be? What could it be? Let me think. Government agency. CIA? Are they a government agency? I don't know. You tell me. We have CSIS here in Canada. CSIS. Canadian Security Intelligence Services or something like that, and they aren't very intelligent at all. Did I say that out loud? This is definitely a power play to get. I'm sorry. Everyone's going to say, oh, you're so political. You're a Trumper. You're a MAGA. And then all the Trumpers and all the MAGA people say, you're just a Canadian socialist. You're stupid. What do you know, you communist? Like, I can't win. I'm just telling you exactly what the cards are saying. There's something going to be on here in the water. It's coming from a government agency. It's directed towards the Republican president that is going to be here. No other country showed up here at all. Central bank with it. We have the United States on here. We have Abe on here. And yes, I know the creator is an American, but there are also a lot of other cards on here that aren't American. I mean, look at the pile here. Look at the pile. You telling me all of these have something with American on it out of this whole pile? Look at what we've got. We've got US presidents, and we've got the government agency, the money, the central bank. You think of all the money that Trump is doing with his Doge, canceling a lot of those things. A lot of those things were Democratic babies, like Soros, for example. Uh, there is very definitely clear and present danger here. Not necessarily, I mean, we do have the flight risk here. The flight risk actually could be Trump shows up one day and flies away and never comes back. That's a flight risk because you leave a situation and you never come back. Also here, there could be like for one thing, the biggest airport close to here is Calgary, Alberta, which is still an hour drives away. So what happened last time in '03, they all flew into Calgary on their government military jets. Then helicopters took them from Calgary to here. And I imagine something's going to be very similar again. And I believe the RCMP picked them up at the helicopter pad and then drove them to the hotel. Like it's very rural. Like there's no airplanes can land here. Closest airport's an hour away. The closest helicopter pad is 25 kilometers away. Like it's very well protected. I can see why they would have it here. It's not easy to get to. So I'm thinking that with this flight risk here, I'm wondering if the flight risk is that somebody leaves early. But otherwise, it looks like there is something going on. Whoever it's pointed at will survive because it says, I'm alive. So if it is pointed at Trump, maybe he finds out, maybe he has a taster. I would not be surprised. Like I said, Bush did when he got here. And I only know that because I worked for the military. I'm pretty sure Trump will have a taster. We'll discover there's something in the water, and then he takes off and he doesn't come back. He goes back to the States and he never comes back. I think then maybe perhaps JD Vance takes over and represents. I'm just the next card wants to show itself. Cryptocurrency. Woo, deep state. Okay, I'm done. Wow. Wow, wow. And we know Trump is really trying to uproot the deep state. So I just don't how much more clear could these cards be? How much cryptocurrency, there's something perhaps money being traded under the table that nobody sees because we do have the money card on here, American dollars, cryptocurrency. So, there's digital evidence, but somebody obviously gets paid in cryptocurrency. Interesting. They're going to be they're going to have all their regular points. I think there's going to be a lot about cryptocurrency and banking and whatnot. I think they're going to deal with that. But I think the main story here is going to be something about the water, something about the American representative, whether it's Trump, whether it's JD Vance, leaves early. And of course, we've got the good guy here. So watch for my Canada reading. Like I said, I'm waiting to see when they install Carney. I think that's a given that he's going to get it. He hasn't lived in Canada in 10 years. He doesn't live in Canada, so this will be interesting. Prime Minister of Canada will not live in Canada. So don't tell me he's installed. Anyways, once that all goes through early next week, I will definitely do a big reading on Canada and see how this ties in with it. All right. So YouTube's now going to show you a video that you have not seen before. Go ahead and click on that and I'll see you over there. Thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed this video, a little bit about this area, which is absolutely stunningly beautiful. You have to see at least once in your lifetime. Make sure you put it on your bucket list if you have not been here. And please take good care. Bye for now.